Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Hager number 2-679-0664 Universal Relay Module for the 2908 or 2909 Modular Access Control Power Supply. So this is a relay, but it gives you lots of functionality, and there is information down below that will allow us to review the module installation instructions. But first, an overview. This is a universal relay, and here is what it looks like. This will include connectors to get it plugged into the 2908 or 2909 power supply. And this will, of course, handle single or dual openings, and being a universal type relay, it'll allow you to do lots of things, really only limited by, I suppose, power and then your imagination, the available power. Microprocessor based relay control that provides multiple field selectable operational modes for one or two door stations. Each output relay is field selectable as a dry contact or voltage output, dry or wet. Centralized wiring for all locks, access controls, monitoring contacts, and peripheral equipment. One or two controllers may be installed into a 2908 power supply. And the modes, the field selectable modes, can be CR for conventional relay, a dual conventional relay, a time delay or a dual time delay, latching relay, a dual latching relay, time delay, I've said that, interlock, where you have an interlock or two modules required in their interlock B. Technical specifications regarding voltage is listed there. So looking at the module installation instructions, you're going to, thankfully, from this manufacturer, because not everybody, most do, but not everyone does, gives us wiring scenarios for the applications that you're going to use this in. Okay. Using it as a relay where you need to be able to power something or control something that would have some power requirements beyond what the 2908 would provide. Microprocessor based relay, we've talked about the field selectable operational modes for one or two doors. Moving to page 2, you'll see a conventional relay mode or a dual conventional relay mode where you're going to run one or two door stations. Just looking at the wiring diagram for the conventional mode and the TD or the time delay mode below it, you can see where the wiring comes in for a fail secure or fail safe lock application. You're going to have your control over the unit. Trigger A, trigger B. You can see that, right here. You might have something happening on one side of the door, something happening on the other side of the door, like maybe a door sensor on the inside. You might have a keypad on the outside. You might have a fail-safe lock, like electromagnetic lock. And now you can see how you can elegantly control all of that right from this relay. A time delay mode would be nice in a very similar application, but the application I think of for time delay is when you have a push button on the inside to open the circuit, an electric lock or electric deadbolt. You can have some access control, obviously, on the outside. A time delay would be really elegant when you are going to allow someone to come in via your push button on the inside, and that's your electric deadbolt. So you'll energize or close the circuit, the bolt is retracted, and you want that door to be able to get open and then be able to get closed. And the time delay can work so that you can then, within so many seconds, relock the door so that your door has time to get closed and into position before it attempts to relock. You might even see that in a electromagnetic lock scenario. If you don't want a door to clank closed, with that armature hitting the electromagnet, that might be a way to use that as well. Time delay mode, would be used in applications where you need to be able to have something pause or wait for something else to occur. If you're going to have a couple of scenarios like that, obviously you're running into a dual time delay mode. The LR mode, latching relay. You can see how that's going to work. Same wiring scenario. You'll have an application where you're going to push the latch to unlock and push the release to relock. Okay. The sequencer mode is pretty common. You're probably going to, you may have an application where one door needs to be in its very particular condition before the other door can be operated. Man trap, airlock, things of that nature. You can't have both doors open at the same time, sort of scenario might be typical, and that's where you'll use your sequencer mode. Time delay latch relay mode is wired there. Your interlock A and interlock B modes are there. And having the wiring, the point-to-point wiring diagram done for you already is quite valuable. It really takes the work out of, if you're not exactly sure and steady on how it all works together, to be able to put it together, wire it, plug it in, make sure it works, and then you're done. It's very simple. Finally, there is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Hager products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. Oh, sorry, upside down. Potentiometer here, obviously. Wet dry contact conditions are there. Any other questions on the Hager? This is their part number 2-679-0664 universal relay module for the 2908 or 2909 power supplies or any other Hager product. Please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.